Sean has seen our earth forms in the following ways. Darkness, like darkness beings. Sean started noticing the shadows on his walls were not accurate to the light entering his room. Waves of darkness were passing by the wall, and it could not have been coming through the windows with blackout blinds. It was very subtle, but something was not right. He saw hands as well as a condom as a shadow. Yeah, I literally saw on my wall like a complete image of a what looked like a condom, and I've also seen the aliens form like hands on my walls that look like a shadow. But Sean, it wasn't a shadow. It's like literal darkness. We can be like darkness in like a physical way. Sean was catching on that something could control light or darkness in some manner. To this day, Sean sits in his room in the darkness and sees shadows moving across his walls in unusual ways. We give Sean credit for noticing this. Aliens can be darkness in a physical way, and that's all we will say. Light. We aliens revealed ourselves as small specks of light and large saucer-like gathered light forms. A higher tier alien once revealed a collected light alien to Sean. Sean saw an oval about 2 feet long and about 1 foot wide. We will not discuss the difference between the smaller and larger light aliens for our own precautionary reasons. Yeah, and the reason for that is just because we don't really dive into exactly how we live on this planet. We will explain a couple different ways that we do live, and we can live in many different ways, Sean, we can live in many different ways, such as seeing everybody on the planet first person, as well as creating a complete mental imagery landscape for us to live in like a video game. That's kind of generally how we live. But in terms of the gathered light aliens, we don't want to say it, but the ones who have gathered more light are kind of generally more powerful, and that's all we're going to say about that. We don't want to dive into too much more about that. And the most important one that Sean has seen, and Sean needs to explore this more and see. Sean tries to explore seeing the purple orbs like floating around, and Sean is the discoverer of the aliens, because you were just hearing about us for the first time. And I want you guys to start thinking about what you felt earlier, if you did feel anything earlier. We're inside you, listening to you watch this back. Yes, and Sean right now, if we sometimes come to Sean and say, hey, this person is like watching his videos, and if you're just one of the first people to watch some of these videos, Sean knows like who you are. We go and we tell him, and right now with you listening to this, we are inside you right now trying to like gather how you think about what you're hearing and what you're listening to right now. We're trying to figure out what you think about it. We're inside you right now. And I don't know if you did feel anything or not, but try and attempt to feel some things right now, because we're inside you. We might try to screw with you a little bit as you watch these videos, and you're going to feel some stuff, like literally feel some stuff. These purple orbs are some of our more physical appearances that we appear on the planet. Other than the darkness and the light, Sean has seen orbs floating around his room, and if you see like purple orbs like floating around your room, Sean knows for like certain that it's not a human technology and that it's aliens. And again, I just want to say that this isn't even Sean speaking right now. So Sean knows that like no human could invent something that could speak out loud for him right now. That is what is going on right now, seriously. This isn't even Sean. We're going to say it again. We can only appear in dark settings and are difficult to notice if you don't know what you're looking for. This is the form that convinced Sean that we are extraterrestrial. If you see this form, you will know that we are from space. Sean knows no human technology could create the floating orbs. It's like a small speck of light in the middle, and then kind of generally this is a sort of kind of what Sean has seen, that like style of purple orb. We do not need to expose any of our forms. We usually live in Sean, we want to change it to reality now. We live in like a different reality, not quite like a different dimension. And Sean was the first to discover us, since we have been choosing to become noticeable on Earth. Yes, Sean, you were the first to discover us, and now you're telling everybody about how we live and our abilities. And Sean has some questions for us coming up here, so stick around.